The source of emotion is the body, the brainstem, and the limbic area. They push upward in the cortex where we mediate awareness. So we have this flood of emotion more in adolescence. You can say, why does nature do that? Well, overall, this period between childhood and adulthood, which is one way of simply defining adolescence, is filled with the need to leave home, basically. There's a story I tell if I had more time. But you want to get ready to not just be comfortable at home. So nature's got to do something to the familiarity, the certainty, the comfort, and the safety of home to get you ready to get out of the house for genetic reasons. So you get more emotional. Emotion at a minimum evokes motion. That's one way to think about it. Motion, evoke motion. Okay, so there's an emotional spark. What's the downside of getting more emotional? You feel more irritable, moody. It's not that you're suicidal and depressed. It's just that I can get out of sorts more. These emotions flood your awareness, influence your behaviors, influence what you say, how you interact. So you just have this emotional spark. What's the upside of it? Delight. What else? Vitality, passion, exactly. Your life is on fire when you're an adolescent. And what do we do in schools with the fire of adolescence? And as parents, we see it as a problem, right? So there's an emotional spark, ES. Okay? And what we need to do is teach adolescents and adults who support them how to nurture this passion. So rather than see it as a problem, see it as an opportunity. So that's number one, ES. SE, social engagement. The limbic area of the brain is involved, as Bessel was talking about, in attachment, in our connection with other people. It's this old mammalian part of the brain, very, very important, right? And so what do we know about it? We know that attachment shifts. Instead of seeking being seen, being soothed, being safe, and being secure, the 4 S's of attachment. Seen, soothed, safe, and secure. From our parents, who do we go to? Our peers, exactly. That's natural. Parents feel rejected. Oh, what did I do wrong? My kid is going to their friends. You did something right because your kid is getting ready to go home. There's safety in numbers, right? So the adolescent has got to have more social engagement, and they do. And we got to support that they're collaborative creatures. What do we do in school? We make them competitive with each other. Get a better grade, right? Get a better GPA. Get a better SAT score. Get into a better college so you can get into the best graveyard possible. It's like the race to the top of the graveyards, right? It's insane. What we need to do is build on the emotional spark and build on the collaborative nature of adolescence. We don't do that. So there are a bunch of schools that are taking the brainstorm ideas. There's a whole school province in Canada that's thinking about doing this, reforming middle school and high school. So instead of the kids being disillusioned, we change the way we approach things, right? So that's the